Be vulnerable enough to share things that you may not want to tell anybody else or may not want to tell anybody at all.
Mm-hmm.
This is the person you tell. Not my wife, but for me, it's my wife. You feel me? Welcome to a place dedicated to the modern day artist, couple, and entrepreneur.
Welcome to a place where you can grow, connect, and challenge the new world around you.
Welcome to a new perspective.
Welcome to SuaveHouse.
Welcome to SuaveHouse. I'm KaySuave.
I'm LadySuave.
And today we're going to be talking about how to be vulnerable in a relationship while dating, whatever it is that you're doing with a significant other.
Being vulnerable, being yourself, your true self with them. And yes, it's a lot easier said than done. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at someone that you really want to spend the rest of your life with, like, that person is going to see you in all different kind of forms. Let them see you in that light before you get married or move in with each other.
That means not being afraid of what your partner may or may not think of the real you. The real you meaning however you are by your lonely, by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you sing, make random sounds, if you like to bang on the windows and make weird dad jokes, that's you. You gotta be able to do that in front of your partner too, because that gives them the opportunity to actually accept you for who you are. What is the saying? You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
What that means is you're trying to hold up a front and you're not being yourself, you will get burned out. And eventually, the light will start shining through the cracks of who you really are. And that's who you should start with. That's what we started with.
For me, the biggest thing is showing your flaws and being okay and letting someone else be okay with your flaws and giving them the opportunity to say hey, I see this is a problem for you and I want to help you. Having the courage to put that possibility on the table. So that's what it means to me. So
those, question 2. There is no second question.
So definitely practice with having a lot of open conversations and being able to allow each other to be silly with one another.
That's the secret. Have some motherfucking fun.
And don't be hesitant to ask each other some out there questions and have some out there conversations. A lot of our first conversations were about the laws of attraction and the universe and our dreams and things like that. Yes, our dreams are aspirations, but also what did you dream about last night?
We still ask. I just asked her that yesterday.
Yeah.
As you do that, you have to be willing to reciprocate that sort of energy. And by that, I'm meaning if you're asking sort of deep questions that you really want to know the answer to because you're curious to get to know this person better, you better be open enough to, one, accept the answer without reacting to it, going all AWOL, oh, I can't believe you think or live or you did that or blah, 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 blah. But actually going, okay, that's who you were, are, or want to be. Okay, well then let me have that same sort of energy for when you want to ask me questions like that. That energy has to go both ways. It's an exchange. Every relationship is an exchange. Be vulnerable enough to share things that you may not want to tell anybody else or may not want to tell anybody at all.
Mm-hmm.
This is the person you tell. Not my wife, but for me, it's my wife. You feel me? The person to your left or your right who you trying to get close and cuddle with, that's who you tell your deepest, darkest secrets, because you have to be able to trust them enough in order to be vulnerable enough in order to share those things.
You have to be willing to give yourself a little, and part of that giving of yourself is being able to let them know I'm going through certain things, or I feel certain things, or this is something that's super quirky about me that you may not even like about yourself. But if you are just open enough and just willing enough to let that person in, that's where people don't really see value in relationships anymore, is because we don't take the time to really see ourselves in other people. You can't expect someone to give 100% of themselves if you don't give 100% of yourself.
sex. That's an important tool in vulnerability. You have to be willing.
Oh my God.
You have to be willing to be willing.
Yes.
If you're doing that, because some people would rather wait until marriage. If that's your thing,
then wait.
For real talk, power to you, because you understand that sex is not the most important thing in a relationship.
But definitely try things in the bedroom. Do things that you've always wanted to do, especially if this is someone that you're looking at like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. Like, take that chance. Be that freak.
Be that freak.
And one of the final tools that we have, and we mentioned it like 2 or 3 times on our episodes already, and that is the 5 love languages.
Tap all the way in with that book, bro.
And it's becoming a lot more popular now, so you won't just hear it from us because it works, obviously. So everybody and their mama's talking about it right now.
The 5 love languages, if you don't already know, are, I always do this:
physical touch,
acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, and quality time.
Yeah.
Quality time is our top love language out of the 5.
Quality time.
You feel me?
Quality time can mean a few different things. Because for me, I'm like, we could be together, sitting down, watching a movie. Nobody has to talk. I'm totally fine. As long as you're in my presence and we're cuddled or something, then that's quality time to me, and my love tank will be great.
Quality time for me, I like to have conversations. Just spending time creating or conversing on dreams, aspiration, future things, what are our growth areas, how are we getting there. I really like progress, progression, leveling up all the time. Like, if you enjoy quality time, vision boards are a great activity for that.
Yeah.
That's a way that we like to spend some quality time together. When it comes to planning the future type of thing, vision boards is a great way to tap into that, because it's like, it's not too serious. This board, this blank canvas is your universe of whatever you want your life to look like. Put pictures, words, whatever you want on that board, your vision of life. And it ain't gotta be too serious. It's your imagination, let it run free. It's a great way to see where you and your spouses or your partner or the person you're dating values lie. Facts on facts on facts.
Yeah. Now, I think this is also a way to be vulnerable as well. Like, if you were to tell me, like, I don't like these gifts, I'd rather you show me love in a different way. Being open to that and understanding that person's perspective, and knowing like, yes, that's may be how I want to show love, but that's not how they want to receive it. Definitely reconsider it if you're not willing to make those changes, or if that person isn't willing to make changes for you. That
is how relationships last. You have to evolve.
Yes.
Like, flat out. Can we go back to Suave? Seeing unique artistic visions evolve. It is the evolution over time that makes the difference.
Everything evolves.
Facts.
Even us as people. Like, we were not these people when we first met.
We were not these people.
Go get the 5 love languages. There's an exercise in there. Where is your love tank?
We use that.
How full is your love tank?
On a scale of 1
On a scale of 1 to 10. And if it's a little bit lower, like a 5 or whatever, that gives you guys the chance to talk about it and communicate.
There's something that's very important here. Take action, okay? That's the only way anything's ever gonna happen in your life. So get the book. Read it with your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever y'all title is.
Fiance.
Husband, wife. Get the book, read the book, do the exercises in the book. The work is very important to actually grow.
Yes.
Okay, you can read stuff and learn all day, but if you don't apply it in real time, it's gonna go out in one ear, out the other, out the door, never gonna look at it again. Those exercises will drastically change your relationship. If you rock it with that, click the link in the bio. The 5 Love Languages, really, really dope book. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you found this video helpful in any way, let us know, right? Tell us if you've already read the 5 Love Languages.
Yeah,
you may already know what's up.
And
if you, yes, thank you. I was just about to say that. You see how we on the same road, man? Married life. Anyway, yes, love you guys.
All right, thank you guys.
Peace. Stop that surface level shit. We don't rock with surface level. That's
no
stuff is
surface
mundane.
level.
Are you beating our dog? Oh.
No.
That's actually a big side note because that's how I got the chills.
All right, Usher.
Oh.
I got the chills.